I'm supported in Tottenham. I expected 5.
Dude, don't make me laugh.
No, I expected 5. I expected 5, 6. They should have helped us. This is just doing half job. Score goals. Make it embarrassing. Make it obvious for people to see. Because there are still people that are trying to be, optimistic. Because you give the manager an out.
Paulo, another defeat at home, 3-0, same as Liverpool. I mean, you've been saying it all summer, last season, the season before. In fact, even before Ten Hag was even hired, you've always wanted a new direction. And it's just sad to see that he's still the man in the job. First
of all, I'm going to say I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. Not in the manager, not in the team. I'm supported in Tottenham. I expected 5.
Dude, don't make me laugh.
No, I expected 5. I expected 5, 6. They should have helped us. This is just doing half job. Score goals. Make it embarrassing. Make it obvious for people to see. Because there are still people that are trying to be, optimistic. Because you give the manager an out. You say, I had the red card, Before the red card, we're playing well. We're doing this. They should embarrass him. I want this guy out. This game, if Son had played, because that one is just a fool. He was just missing chances. If Son had played, he would have done the job for me. Because this guy needs to leave yesterday. I do not understand what people see. I've been saying it like you said. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. You came from Ajax, you played well, you did your whole whatever, Champions League. You gave people an impression of what you could do. You now come, you make demands, I want to be in charge of this, charge of that. You now come, then tell them, forget everything I did in Ajax. What are you? Who hired you for what you did in Utrecht? You know what you did in Ajax, you hired you for? He said, forget all that. You want to play Man U style. First season, he started 2 games. He didn't go well. He went pragmatic. Second season, he said, I want to be the best transition team. Injuries, he said he's alive. We know what we're doing. Now he wants to play possession. This guy's a mad scientist. Every year, he's a new format, he's a new style, he's new excuses. How can someone not have a style of play that is laid down? This is how I see football. Pep is not going to go to another team and play like Mourinho. Jose is going to play Jose style. They might tweak it a little, but the foundation of how they play is going to be there. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. He does not know what he's doing. That's my captain. It's not my mistake. It's not my captain. That guy, I don't even want to hear, because you hear people saying, oh, he's got a red card now. Now we can. Do we need Bruno to get a red card before we can sub a player that is not performing or bench him? Do we need red cards for this guy to go and rest or to go and sit down? So if you need a red card now, we excuse whatever I played today and say it's okay, you can start. My manager doesn't know what he's doing. He first was injuries last season. He now has literally almost a complete squad, if not for those 2 hospital patients that the Malasia and Shaw on vacation. He has a squad now. What are we seeing? Nothing. This is Tottenham. This is Tottenham. This is Mate. This is Mr. Ange. Look at how they made us look average at home. They were strolling. These guys were like, I was like, there was no urgency in their play because I think they knew they could beat us, even with 11 men. This cannot continue. If they don't sack this guy, because I was against it since, we're like, FA Cup is not going to hide anything. We are Manchester United. We are known for the league and the Champions League. FA Cup, there's a time Fergie went 10 years. Was it 10 years? I don't want the FA Cup. Nobody died. The FA Cup is not an excuse to keep this fool. Pep is the one that caused this thing because he went to go and allow us beat them. They now give this guy stupid extension. He knew what he was doing. Because this guy is going to take us underneath. You know where the oil is? As in crude. This guy is going to drag us. Have you seen that? He's going to beat his record last season. Our goal difference is going to be -60. This guy is going to take us back to the Stone Age. With 600 million plus spent, he's now asking for more time. Is he mad? What's time to do what? This guy's an op. He's a fucking agent. I'm telling you. He said, no. It's not a joke. Because I know the people I'm targeting. There are people that have been sympathetic to this fool and been saying, give him time. They're giving me tables of missed chances and XG. Who the hell is doing XG? I don't know all these stats. Is it basketball or baseball? Who cares? XG, is he going to save us? Is there a cup for XG? Is XG going to push us to top 4? You say we're missing chances. We have the most created. What is our business with that one? The table doesn't lie. Goals, they don't lie. The ones you consider and the ones you score. Look at it. It's there for everybody to see. Are we progressing? 600 million. 600 million. And he wants to stay. And they'll give him more money next season to go and waste. And not be giving excuses.
So, I know you want the manager out. Who is the guy you have in mind that's going to take over this team and take you guys to where you belong?
It's not even about picking who the guy is. That is why we have these new football people that are there. Find the person. You've gotten your football management. The structure we keep saying we don't have. You have it now. You have bought players now because you've bought some young players. I'm sure even anything, how do you even know about those ones? They are building something for the future. Find a coach that fits the philosophy. How you want your team to play, find that coach. That is what you're supposed to do. It's not just mentioning any name. Whatever your project is, it has to suit the manager. You saw that clubs when he went for managers. Some of them didn't come. But they will find something, close to it. You won't just go opposite. Like imagine we had Van Gaal, who is a Dutch coach, and was more about possession, sacked him, and we now signed Mourinho. Polar opposite kind of coaches. It doesn't make sense. It looks like a club that doesn't know what they are doing. Have a project. Have the way you see football. Sign a manager that fits that project. If this man can't do it, there are managers, and we can. And there's nothing wrong in hiring and firing. The Wenger and Fergie years have gone. No coach is going to stay, because the one we've seen with Klopp, that was like 7-8 years. Even Pep. We're not going to have any coach that's going to stay 6-7 unless they are super successful. So there's nothing wrong. The best club in the world, they are the kings of hiring and firing. Real Madrid, they don't waste time. They're all about trophies. When under Roman, that's how it was. If you can't do well, get out. Nobody's going to say, oh, give him 1 year, give him 2 years. How can you go to Madrid and say, please give me time before I win trophies? Who's going to listen to that one? You can't do it, you get out. So it's about finding someone. If you can't do it, it's a revolving door. Bring someone that can do it. You have to be ruthless. This guy is the reason why Man U is how it is right now. And some fans, they always give it time. Because it's Arsenal, give him time. You have Arteta, he's taking him. Nobody has time to wait 7-8 years.
Under pressure.
Thank you. And that's because it's Arsenal. Because again, it's been a while. You guys want stuff. And you guys even, you can see you are getting impatient. Because you are dragging with Pep, but still, everybody wants to win. Yeah. We're not going to give this guy Arteta years. We're not going to give him the time. He shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be there.
Even Arteta showed signs of improvement. He's not showing any sign of improvement.
You heard the football guy said he wants to win the league in 2028.
Yeah.
Does this guy look like someone that's going to challenge in 2028? Does he look like someone that's going to push anybody to the limit in 2020? This one. This guy.
And they give him a 3-year deal.
No. Is it who?
Ten Hag, is it 3 years?
No. It's an extension. His contract was 3 years with a 1-year optional extension. So I think the activated...
So it's actually 4 years now.
Yeah. So he has 1 year after this. He has 1 year, they extended it. Because it was 3 years, then 1 year optional. So they wasn't making, they put the button on that and extended the contract. So it's not a new contract because they themselves know. They're not confident with this guy. The fact they were searching for other managers, they don't believe this guy. He should just get out. Me, I've had enough. And anybody that is still supporting him, you need to get your brain checked. You need a CAT scan. You do not know what you are doing. You are an up. You are not a real Manchester United fan. Anybody, all use your Ten Hag love syndrome, the LS people that are loving him. You can follow him to his next club. That guy is an up.